In 1978, she became the first American-born queen of an Arab country. For the last 3 decades, she's been a world-famous advocate of cross-cultural dialogue and global peace. Her Majesty Queen Noor of Jordan. I'm María Hinojosa. This is One on One. What do you think is the greatest challenge to bridge these two worlds? It's been your life's work, right? Is to try to get Americans to understand that actually you have a lot more similarities than you might think that you share with the Arab people, with the Arab culture. And now, in a way, you were kind of way ahead of the game.
Well, over 30 years, I've been trying to make that point, and yet. Today, at this point in time, because of political events, because of certain isolated but tragic in their consequences acts of terrorism, and because of the political process in this country to some extent, there seems to be even more polarization than I remember at almost any other period of time. And it's of great concern. It's of great concern to Muslims and to Arabs, and I suspect to other communities around the world as well, to see the political system here so polarized and to see the other, if you will, people or cultures, societies that aren't entirely familiar, and that may be true for Latin Americans as well, become, what do you call it, political footballs. In other words, to become so highly part of a political of polarized political process that no longer are the people and the realities, the social and cultural realities of our regions, of our societies, part of the understanding of the decision makers. Policy is being developed on the basis of a very superficial, stereotypical, and unreal image of people in countries that are critical to the United States and its future, and critical for policymakers to understand better, to understand their aspirations and what they're really looking for. In order to identify that common ground, which means that together we can make solutions, whether they're Latin American, Northern American solutions, or that critical relationship between countries in the Middle East and the United States.